Alright guys, so welcome back to a quick video, new video, quick time. This is also why I'm grinding for the new units. So just want to talk to you guys about the best unit currently in the game, in my opinion at least. What he does is just broken, and this is also the unit that will allow you to solo the portal. Yes, you can solo this whole Halloween portal, yeah. But he's also one of the, if not the best unit in the game right now. Many reasons why, but the main one is just he's OP and is none other than Death's son from the new Halloween update. So he is perfect this year. That's another reason he's actually quite good, because you could just use him in general. But the main reason is he can solo this whole event now. Can he solo? Yes, he can. I do recommend getting one support unit, maybe just any support unit realistically. I was using Shanks before just because, again, my one is glitched Glorious, right? Avatar Glorious should also work, but if you don't have Glorious, you have Avatar, he can still solo this game. Like, it's actually so easy. He straight up destroys everything, right? His ultimate is literally that he could destroy everything, and his max upgrade is full AoE. That's another reason this guy's so good, yeah? If we actually look over his stats, right? This every fifth attack on that enemy drain 5% max HP. This doesn't really matter. This part isn't the main part. This is the main part. Mini bosses and bosses killed by Death Sons grant 25% damage, range, and crit damage. And this is uncapped. That means it goes on forever, right? That is why he could actually solo it. That and his ability. So his ability basically one-shots everything. That's all you need to know. It one-shots every single thing in the game. So he's already OP there. Next thing you know, this ability, this passive is crazy, because the amount of mini bosses that spawn on this map in the first place is quite high. So he started gaining mad damage. Now maybe I do believe he could actually solo this by himself, like straight up. If you have glitch Glorious, maybe glitch Mystical even, he could definitely solo this. But if not, I do recommend bringing a Ichigo, just Ichigo in general, because he does do, his passes are still very meta, and only go for buffs here. There's no point of getting these because they actually don't help much. The downsides don't really help much, so I recommend just go for buffs. But yeah, bring like some support unit if need be with him. If you have Avatar Glorious, support unit would definitely help. Any unit that could really slow or freeze enemies. So Shanks, Rukia, even Ice Mage. What's that guy? From Black Clover. Anyone really who applies any sort of slow passive. But yeah, when they see 3 bill already damage, crazy damage. DPS is already mad. The DPS it goes crazier though after every time he kills a mini boss. Like, it's actually crazy. I'll time lapse it just using him, and let's see how far we could get if I actually need to place H go or any unit down. Now, if I did have my chance, we might not need to place a unit down here. Actually, if we're lucky, we might not need to. But if I had my Shanks here, he'd be freezing this enemy, or he'd be fine. But again, he is full AoE, so we might not actually even need it. If he kills him, you'll be able to kill him 25% boost. If he kills him, another 25% boost. As you see, look at that, 25% boost. There you go. Another mini boss right here thinks he could enjoy his life. Never mind that. Another boost. And then look, mini boss 2, mini boss 3, mini boss, mini boss, mini boss, mini boss everywhere. Look at that. Now smoke him, ready. Look, by the way, this is how far his AoE is. Okay, now even it's bigger, right? Keeps up him. That's why I went also crit chance. Crit chance is, I feel like a crit skill tree would be way more better on him, just because he could do more damage in general. So I do recommend a crit skill tree instead of damage. I went damage. I use damage and everything. Can't really be asked using a crit skill tree. I don't know why. I just feel damage is the map. But I feel like for him specifically, his crit skill tree should be good. And look at that, another mini boss wipe. That is basically half of the map. If you place them in the middle, allow them to do that, you'll be the whole map already. But yeah, 224 range, 8 billion, 1.6 billion now. See, he keeps going. Look how much of the map. You don't even need to use his ability, just so you know. If this actually works, yeah, if you could set up a macro where you straight up for your cards, you click always the furthest left one, because that's always a positive. And yeah, that's how you can macro it. I might actually do that. Actually, I don't macro, so nah. But yeah, what you do, you stand here, yeah, auto ready everything, and then always go for this card at the end. It's most likely a positive unless it's one of those gamble cards for like 5k extra candy or this, that. You'll be calm anyways. Always go there, because then you don't even need this ability. I'll show you guys. Literally, look at that. With 2 billion DPS, yeah. Wait for you one. And I believe he also does cover the whole map now. Almost. Almost. Soon come, soon come. Yeah, soon come. But yeah, let's skip to the boss. Let's skip to the boss. Alright, last wave, final wave. Now this, as you can see, his stats are crazy. 20 billion damage, right? 3.6 billion DPS. Look at that. He's actually destroying alone. Now his abilities where it stands out. As you see, we're already down literally a trillion. He's just destroying that poor dude, you see. And he could definitely solo, just so you know guys. He can solo the stage without his ability. But ability, one taps, kaboosh, dadoosh, and you win again, kaboosh. So yeah, that's literally the summary, yeah. That is how OP he is. Solos the whole event, you can straight up place down every single unit. Auto upgrade these guys first, you know. Then auto upgrade him. And then you're set. You don't need to actually do anything else. Just remember, always pick these cards on the left. Always pick the positives, because if you accidentally get a negative card where it cancels the ability, so you know there is one where it will cancel a bit like abilities. Even then you'll be calm. But again, it will cancel abilities, and that could be dangerous. And even crit chars where crit attacks are completely cancelled. That is slightly where crazy damage also comes from him mainly. So be wary of that. But other than that, he's a very good unit. You know, I believe he is from Soul Eater. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the anime, but apparently Soul Eater is actually involved with the Fire Force first. So I have to give it a watch. Even though it's not the same thing, you know, might as well give it a watch. At the end of the day, it's an anime that I haven't watched. But yeah, hope you did find this video slightly useful at least, because you know. I'm tired. I actually have no video. Like I'm working on a video, but of course I gotta post something in the meanwhile to get, you know, become a bit more consistent. Hope this video actually helped you a lot, or at least minimal. But yeah, this is the unit you wanna focus on at the beginning. He is the main one, and he will allow you to solo this whole event. If you get lucky with glitched and glorious, GG's man, you are living life like me. If you don't, you get Avatar Glorious. Just run a support unit again. Just use like Gojo Shang, someone who could just apply slow, and you'll be fine. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1k. But anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Let's also get this video to like 50k. Wow, 10 likes, and if you made it this far, comment down below W Soul Eater. Yeah, that's it. But anyways, thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.